Hey, what's going on? So, on this my Empire challenge video, I want to talk a little bit about my strength. On the previous video, I talked about my weakness. I talked about strength. Before I get into that, I want to make sure that you understand that at the end of this video, you need to go to freeworkshop.us and go register for that webinar and attend. Okay, because if you don't have skills in the game of entrepreneurship, you're gonna be a casualty. Do you understand that? You're gonna be scrambling trying to find out what's going on. What is it that they know? You don't have the skills. So go to freeworkshop.us.com and get started right after this video. Now, let's get into my strength as related to my weaknesses. You know what I found? I found that my weaknesses happen to be, it's almost like the same thing as my strength. In life, I always tell people you gotta have balance. You gotta have some kind of balance. And I'm not talking about balance where everything is perfect and you can just, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just the ability to see two sides of things, okay? I have glass empty, I have glass full. Speaking of sweet water, okay? So you got to be able to see two sides of things, and you got to be able to see things objectively. Some people call it self-awareness. I think that's my strength. Okay, I really do think that's my strength. I have a fantastic ability to admit when I'm wrong, and even if I'm not admitting, I can see that I'm not admitting. You know how you see yourself, you turn around, you just see yourself. I don't know if you can picture what I'm saying right now. Okay, I call it higher intelligence. The highest intelligence is God, right? It's God. But some people have some higher intelligence, and you can improve on it. You can actually absolutely grow it, okay? But it starts from the ability to be objective when you have situations presented in front of you. Um, and I think that's my strength, you know. In this business, I've been around for 10 years right now. I mean, it's my 10 years as a full-time entrepreneur, and I dare to admit that I've been wrong so many times. I've been so wrong that I see even people that I train outpace me in terms of creating results, in terms of the size of the empire, followership, equity in the business, and and I'm big enough to say I did some things wrong. Most of it is not something I could have fixed. I love my journey as it stands, and I love it as a journey. And I've seen people say, "Hey, stop saying journey." No, I love it as a journey because that's why I'm still here. Okay, and there are many times that I have the opportunity to say, "Hey, it's because of this. It's because of my accents. It's because of my color. It's because of," but somehow I'm able to see past all of that, and I think that's a special ability. I think everybody can do that. Most people are always looking for opportunities to point finger at something else. I've been a part of a platform before that I feel, like if I wanted, I just run around and say, "Hey, they didn't give me the same opportunity," right? But I chose to take responsibility, and I chose to say, "Hey, it's my fault. There's something I'm doing wrong that's not allowing you to see the value in me," right? As opposed to turning it around and say, "Hey, it's your fault. You should have given me this opportunity. It's your fault. You're my upline. You're supposed to show me how to do this. It's your fault. Your system promised to help me do this, but it didn't do it," right? I have a zillion opportunities to point a blaming finger at other entities, other people, but I have an ability to say, "No, it's my fault. I'm doing something wrong that's not allowing you or something else to see the value in me." And that's why that right there is what gives me the ability to outwork everybody. So I think it's a strength, but I also do think it's very related to the weakness I share with you. I just don't know where to stop, when to go take a rest. Like, for example, today, right now, I don't know if you can see my eyes. I'm tired. It's time I take it down for the day, but the same strength can be a gift and a curse. So, what does that leave you? What does that leave you right now? There's no right and wrong. Okay, just understand that this is a marketplace, and everybody has the right, okay, to sell. Okay, people, you're always selling. Just in case you think you're not selling, you're always selling some type of agenda, right? And I'm always selling. Everybody's trying to sell something. Well, how do I know? Because everybody wants something. Whatever it is you want, you're trying to tell everybody, you're trying to sell people on the idea that you want that thing, either by talking or by your demeanor or the way you carry yourself. This whole thing. Bottom line, the only thing that wins is your work ethics. Okay? Your work ethics. And I have that opportunity above everybody else. Everybody else saying I don't have the time. I can't create the time. I say, well, you're right, but I created time. I got 24 hours just like you. You're right. I don't have the time too, but I'm going to make it happen. Okay? And that's the ability that I have over most human beings on planet Earth. And that's why I continue to win. Hopefully, you can adapt that and you can use that in your business as well too. So that's what I have to share with you with regards to my strength today. It's just so happen it's related to my same weakness, because sometimes you just gotta rest, and I gotta go right now and rest. And hopefully you've been enlightened and educated. And right now is the time. You need to go right now to freeworkshop.us. Don't give yourself an excuse. Take action. Go over there right now. Register for a time. Attend the webinar. Take action. Get on the inside and start taking action. Learn the skills, because if you don't master the skills, you will fail. There's a point blank period. There's a fact. That's just what it is. How do I know? There's a ton of people on the internet running around like lost chicken. They're failing over and over. They're giving themselves excuses. I talk to them every day. They have the best excuses in the world. And kudos, excuses, it's not gonna turn to money in your bank account. You need to learn the skills, because once you master the skills, it's a wrap. You become part of the top 1%. How do I know that? Because most people are not going to master the skills. Why don't you just take yourself out of that box, right? Freeworkshop.us. I will see you on the next one. Peace.